So you love canceling plans, but you also hate it when people cancel plans. Let's fix that. First things first, if you're canceling plans because better ones came up, just tell that person you hate them. Stop wasting everybody's time. Also, don't say yes to something you don't want to do, and don't just flake either. You're not avoiding conflict or discomfort, you're just pushing that onto another person. What hurts more, a no or letting someone know they can't trust you to show up? If you need to cancel plans, I think 24 hours notice is ideal, minimum. Canceling the day of should be you're sick, you're called into work, your babysitter canceled, some kind of family emergency, things like that. Now, you can also just be having a bad day, and you should honor that feeling. But if you're feeling anxious about an event in a kind of gray area way, ask yourself, what's the worst thing that can happen? What's the best thing that could happen? And which scenario is more likely to happen? If you end up choosing to go, choose one thing you're going to do to help protect your peace and one thing to be vulnerable about. I'll only go for an hour, but I'll talk to people about my new hobby or some book or show that I'm really into right now. You don't have to bare your soul, especially if you're not going to know a lot of people at the event, but make at least one bid for connection, and I promise you your social interactions are going to improve. If you can't go and you don't want to get into the specifics of your mental health, you can just say, I don't have the bandwidth or energy to be social right now. If you're canceling for any reason and it's a guest of honor kind of deal, birthday, anniversary, baby shower, you should offer counter plans, and the bulk of the plan making should really go to you. Pick the place, either close to them or somewhere you know they love, or just take a little treat that you know they'll like over to their place. It doesn't have to break the bank or involve the outside world. It's just confirming to that friend that they're worth celebrating. On the receiving end of a cancellation, it's easy to be hurt even when there's a good reason. You're not entitled to someone else's time, but on a base level, it's sad to find out you're not going to see someone who you wanted to see. You invited them to this thing. If you find yourself struggling with receiving mental health cancellations, something that I've adopted from some friends and has kind of spread like wildfire is the phrase, thank you for taking care of yourself. It encourages people to honor their needs, and they also know you're safe to be honest with. Life is hard, and sometimes you just need to take a beat. Now, if you're the event thrower and you're close to this person, or maybe you know they're new in town, something like that, I would say within the next week, reach out to that person. Hey, I know you needed a breather on Saturday. If you want to hang out just us or talk on the phone or FaceTime, let me know. It doesn't have to be about what was happening. I was just looking forward to seeing you and would love to hang out. You can honor individual needs while still nourishing and building your community. It doesn't have to be, I don't owe anyone anything, or I need to put everyone else's needs first. There's got to be this middle ground of consideration and personal agency and mutual respect. There's so much guilt and shame and pain around this topic, and a lot of it comes from caring about the other person. Now, this isn't going to work for every situation, and honestly, sometimes you might just realize that it's an unbalanced friendship, but that doesn't mean it's not worth trying to do the right thing. Let me know if you would like an infographic, like a flowchart type of thing for this whole process. I can make one and post it on my Substack for free. Cheers.